Hey there, good morning. I'm heading out fishing, but I'm not exactly sure how the wind is going to be. So I want to get my chiropractic tip in right away so you can hear me, because I'm going to continue to film fishing because, I like to have that video up there on the wall in the office. So today I want to talk about the weight of your actual head. Now, the human head weighs between 9 and 12 pounds. So when you say a number, you give an arbitrary number like 9 and 12 pounds, you don't really think too much of it. So we have to put it and make it more realistic. So what I have here is I have a 10-pound dumbbell. And if you take a 10-pound dumbbell and you hold it in your hand, you can feel that this dumbbell has some weight to it. I mean people exercise with this thing, and it gives some pretty much a decent amount of resistance. So if you're in the gym and you pick up a 10-pound dumbbell, realize that the average weight of the head is between 9 and 12 pounds. All right, so this is 10 pounds. So you can imagine now we have a 10-pound weight sitting on top of 7 tiny little bones. So anything that happens with your head, any sudden movements, any jerks, any accidents or trauma to the head, that weight exerts a credible amount of force on the musculature and the soft tissue, the ligaments, the 7 little bones. So for instance, we'll use a car accident or a fender bender as an example. If you get hit from behind from a car, even tapped, anything that makes your head go forward like that is a hyperflexion injury. When your head springs backwards, that's a hyperextension injury. The combination of the two, hyperflexion, hyperextension injury, is what causes a whiplash. So the weight of that head going forward and then backward is enough to take the curve of your spine, the 7 bones that go forward like this. By the time the head goes forward and backward, the neck curve can straighten. And we call that a hypolordosis, and that's a straightening of the cervical curve. So the weight of the head, it's significant, and you have to realize that anything that is done with the head, any type of motions, even think of contact sports. How many times in football or in soccer is a player getting hit from behind and their head is going like that? That's another hyperflexion, hyperextension injury. All right, hit from the side, your head's going this way, back and forth. So contact sports, any athlete that's involved in a contact sport should be under regular chiropractic care, because the weight of that head is constantly stressing the cervical musculature. And once that musculature is stressed, then it's going to exert the force on the vertebra and pull them out of alignment. And then we're going to have issues. All right, down the line, you're going to get permanent arthritic changes. You're definitely talking about pressure on the nerves, which then can cause headaches, dizziness, eye pain, even issues with hearing. So this is a really good analogy, because if you grab a 10-pound weight, you could say, wow, my head's this heavy. Otherwise, you just say 9 to 12 pounds. You don't really think of anything because the head's sitting there. It doesn't feel like a big weight. But if you were, you hold this up here and you go, this is what my head weighs, well, that's a lot of weight. And you can see the effect it would have on your cervical spine. So that's my analogy for today, to associate the weight of your head and the importance of chiropractic care, and the importance of chiropractic care for any athletes who are involved in any types of sports that involve bodily contact, or such as field hockey, soccer, rugby, football, wrestling, martial arts, any basketball, any of those sports where you're getting bumped or knocked into and your head's going to move. Extremely important to go to the chiropractor. Anytime you've been in a fender bender with your car, another time to go to the chiropractor. And also any type of strains or sprains or accidents at home, or falls, little trips. Anytime you trip, one of my big things now is hearing people tell me they trip up the stairs. They're walking up the stairs and they catch their toe. When you trip up the stairs, your head's going to go flying that way too. So this is what we're talking about today. I'm going to head out on the boat and we're going to film a little fishing. All right? See you soon. All right, decided to take a family and friend fun voyage. So we're heading out for a little boat ride and to stop at Sirens for some lunch. And we are with the Baldwins. It's a Baldwin Zimmerman cruise. Brigantine Truck Beach.
Zoom on the sign. All right. Okay.
So we made it to Sirens. This is Sirens in Atlantic City at Cameraman's Marina. The boat ride was a little rough with the wind picked up, and This is the type of awesome boat bar. We like it here a lot. And we came at a time when we knew there wouldn't be a lot of people, and the tables are really far apart, and you know, so it is one of those safe havens. And definitely outdoor dining, because that's all it is. They don't even have an indoor. And this is it. And I'll show you some of the areas. There's Clark came with us. There he is, right, buddy? There's the family. Hey, everybody, say hi. And so you can see it's pretty spacious. And our favorite area, our favorite spot, is right here. And if you remember a while ago on the newsletter, I sent a picture from Sirens, and it was coming from down here in this little cove, and that's our favorite table, and it's all in the trees, and it's pretty cool. And naturally, across the way is Trump Marina. Not Trump Marina. Can you believe I said that? Trump Marina. Oh my gosh. Why did I say that? Farley Marina. And so there's the Golden Nugget. There's Harris. And there is the Borgata. All right. This is Sirens. As I said, it's pretty big, pretty spacious, and it definitely gets the Zimmyville recommendation for boat bars, and you can drive to it too.